The first effective polio vaccine was developed in 1952 by Jonas Salk and a team at the University of Pittsburgh. Researchers began working on a polio vaccine done in the 1930s, but early attempts were unsuccessful. An effective vaccine didn't come around until 1953, when Jonas Salk introduces his inactivated polio vaccine. It's likely that polio has plagued humans for thousands of years. Polio reached epidemic proportions in the early 90s in countries with relatively high standards of living, at a time when other diseases were declining. A gene led to an increased incidence of polio. Jonas Edward Salk was an American virologist and medical researcher who developed one of the first successful polio vaccines. He was born in New York City and attended to the University School of Medicine.
The first vaccine was invented in 1776 by the British doctor Edward Jenner, and it changed the world. The doctor had the theory based on his observations that milkmaids infected with this pathology did not later develop smallpox. James Phillips, an 8 years old with pus inhalation on a woman infected called vaccinia, after showing mild symptoms of discomfort, the child quickly recovered. After this, and with Phillips' immunization, Jenner inoculated him with pus disease. He had created what is considered almost 2 centuries later, in 1979, the eradicated worldwide, something that could be achieved thanks to vaccination.
The first effective vaccine was developed in 1982 by the University of Pittsburgh, began work on a polio vaccine. An effective vaccine did not arrive until 1953 when the doctor introduced his inactive polio vaccine. Poliomyelitis was the protagonist in 1908 altitude cities, the standard of living at the time when diseases were declining. Jonas Edward Salk was an American medical scientist and virologist who developed one of the first successful polio vaccines.
The flu vaccine is made to provide protection against the 3 or 4 flu viruses that research shows will be the most common. Unfortunately, some people can become infected with an influenza virus included in the influenza vaccine despite having been vaccinated. The most common side effects after receiving the flu shot are soreness, redness, and/or swelling where are the vaccine injected, headache, fever, nausea, muscle pain, and fatigue.